Hello Year 2. We have another arithmetic paper today, so it's solving lots of problems using lots of different methods. So I'm going to talk you through some methods today, but if you've got other ones that you like to use, or maybe mummy and daddy have a method that works well for them they'd like you to try, then you can give that a go, because arithmetic is just about solving the problem as best you can using whatever method works for you, and everyone's brains work differently. So your brain might find a method more easy than someone else, and they might find another method more easy, and that is absolutely fine. So the first example I've got here is 6 add 7 equals. Now you might already know 6 add 7, so you can just write the answer in. But if you're not sure and you want to try and work it out in your head, what you can do is you can hold the number 6 in your head and hold up 7 fingers. And you tap your head and you say 6, and then you count on. So I'm going to tap my head and I say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to write in my answer, which is the number 13. I've gone for a gold pen today. Then my next one is 19 take away 5. I can use the same method, but because I'm doing take away this time, I'm going to be counting backwards. So I'm going to hold the number 19 in my head. Now I know you can't see me, but you know we normally touch our heads when we do this because we're holding the number 19 in there. And we're going to take away 5. So I've got 5 fingers and I'm going to count backwards. I'm going to touch my head and say 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So my answer is 14. My next example, oh, now that looks tricky. It's got 3 numbers, but it's not as tricky as you might think. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You could start off by making the number 32. So we know we need 3 tens. 1, 2, 3 tens, and 2 ones. 1, 2. That's the number 32. Now I could add 3 dots and then add another 3 dots, or you might already know that 3 and 3, if you know your doubles, 3 and 3 makes 6. So you might already know that, and you can just add 6 to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can see I've still got my 3 tens, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. So I've got 3 tens, sorry about my pen being a bit messy, and 8 ones. I'm sure your writing will be much nicer than mine. This one, 7 add 3 add 4. 7 add 3. What do I know about the numbers 7 and 3? I wonder if you can spot what I might already know about 7 and 3. I think they might be a number bond. They are. They make the number 10, don't they, 7 and 3? So I'm just going to write 10 there, because I know my number bonds to 10. And I'm adding 4. 10 add 4. Now, I think you could probably work that one out, but if not, feel free to hold the number 10 in your head and hold up 4 fingers, see if you can count on and work out what that answer would be. You might want to pause the video until you've got it. So if I hold 10 in my head and I've got my 4 fingers, I'm going to count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have my answer is 14. Write it in both just to make sure. Okay, next one, 79 take away 40. So I'm going to make the number 79. It always helps me when I make my numbers. 7 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7 tens and 9 ones. Now I'm going to be doing some taking away. So I need to take away 40. So I need to take away 4 tens and no ones. So my ones can stay how they are, but 4 tens need to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what I've got left. I've got 1, 2, 3 tens left. And I know I've still got 9 ones. I could count them again, but I know they didn't change. So I know I've got 9 ones. 39. Next one's times tables. Now you might know your times tables. You might be able to do this one just in your head, and that's absolutely fine. and brilliant. But if you need to work it out, write it down, which sometimes helps us, you can make 2 groups of 5 because that times symbol means groups of, 2 groups of 5. So I'm going to have one group of 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another group of 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 groups of 5. So together I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can put my answer in. My next one is asking me to divide. Now again, this isn't something we've covered too much at school yet, so don't worry if you're finding this one a bit tricky, and you don't have to do this one if you don't want to, but it's here as a little extra challenge. So 40 divided by 4. What that means is 40 split up into 4 groups. If I split it into 4 groups, how many will be in one group? So I've drawn my 4 groups, and I'm going to put 1 dot in each and count up to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So now I can see if I split 40 into 4 groups, how many is in one group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. If you know that 4 times 10 is 40, then if you do the opposite, 40 divided by 4 is 10. Right, 66 add 18. Now, that's quite tricky to do, I think, because if I start adding such big numbers together, I think it's going to be really, really hard to keep that in my head. So I'm going to break it up. I'm going to do 66, and I'm going to split the number 18 into the 2 numbers it's made of. I'm going to split it into 10 and 8. So first I'm going to do 66 add 10. I know 66 add 10. I know that my tens number just goes up by 1. It goes from 66 to 76. Then I'm going to add my 8. I'm going to hold the number 76 in my head, and I'm going to hold up 8 fingers. And I'm going to count on. So I've got 76 touching my head. Then I'm going to get my 8 fingers, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. There is my answer, 84. Then it's asking me to do half of 26. Now half is the same as saying divided by 2. It just wants me to split it up into 2 groups. If I was going to have 26 sweets and I was going to split them in half so I could share them, then I would have to split them into 2 groups. I'm going to count to 26. 1 for this person, 1 for this person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. How many is in one group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very last question asks for quarters. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for this one. Again, a quarter is the same as splitting it into 4 groups. It wants to know 1/4 of 12. So it wants to know how many is in one group if I split it into 4 groups. So I'm going to count up to 12 and I'm going to split it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I need to count how many are in that group. I can see it straight away. There are 3. So there are some methods that might help you with your maths today. You don't have to use them. Use whatever method you find easy. And if you can do them straight away in your head, go for that too. I hope you do really well with it. I hope that you like it. And really don't worry about doing every single question or getting every single question right. This is completely about us trying and learning. And this is something new for us. So that's absolutely fine. Enjoy.